but more importantly, massive happy Ukraine Independence Day today. 30 years of their independence. Sadly, the last 6 months has been, that shadow of a doubt, god awful for each and every Ukrainian person and the world as well. When a bully, make no mistake about it, bullies threaten the world with nuclear weapons. And, thank God that people are standing up to it. The Ukraine people, Zelensky, an actor. What has he done? If you could think of anybody to lead your country, what he has done is literally unbelievable. Galvanized the country. Obviously, he's fighting people within who want to bow down and let somebody walk over them. Why should the world bow down to anyone? Why should bullies ever win? It proper winds me up. I hate bullies. I hate every fibre of their being. And we should never, ever let bullies win. And today, even today over in the Ukraine, it looks like, it's certainly swinging the Ukrainians' way. I mean, the Russians, lots of people lost their lives, disgustingly lost their lives. And in some ways, Russian soldiers lost their lives because they're sheep and that their leaders lead them into something that they have no idea what the crap is. Ridiculous, isn't it? The world, if there's anything this war has taught the rest, all the world, is that we can't let these people win in this day and age. Yes, thousands of years ago, even in 1940, people were dumb enough to believe everything they were told. Don't believe everything you're told. Question people, question things. Why? Why are we doing this? What's the reason behind this? But in any case, one of the star breweries from the Ukraine, Varvar Brewery, got this from a Castle Rock pub, Lincolnshire Poacher, Castle Rock Brewery. Like a lot of breweries across the UK and the world, brought their Varvar beers via Euroboozer. And, people like me went to pubs to buy their beers, either on keg, bottle, as I'm done. And it's the last of the Varvar beers. And if ever a day is a great day to drink it, today's that day. So this is Blanche de Blanche. It's a Witbier. It is. I need me a magnifying glass. I can't see what the ABV is. Oh God, I'm gonna start needing glasses. Yeah, about a year ago. 4.8%. Obviously, it's all in Ukraine. I have no idea what it says. So I'll get what I get. But the main thing is to, be in solidarity. And people who live in Russia and Russians around the world, they're not really to blame for this. One person is. One person and the sheep around him. You can't stand up to one bloke wanting to do whatever he's doing for whatever reason he's doing. Bullies should not prosper. So anyway, slightly hazy, golden pour, neon raptor glass. Why is that so important? Because these people came to Nottingham. They brewed with Neon Raptor. That to me, they came to my city, home city, and brewed with these good fellas. So it resonates with Nottingham a lot. And so, cheers, Ukraine. And from Kiev, where these are based. Right, really fruity nose on this. Don't know what to expect. Yeah, proper nice, fruity. Like a summer fruit nose. Am I right? Am I wrong? I have no idea. I'll get what I get, and that's that. Oh, tasting spot on. The future, what does the future hold? Let's hope that you know, someone deals with Putin in his own government, and we get the bloke that's in prison, Alexei Valtnev or whatever his name is, and he takes over, and then Russia comes back into the world, rather than this version of Russia at the moment that, you know, is causing issues around the world. And you know, the cost of living crisis is partly because of all this. So just beg the question. Sometimes, you know, you need defense against certain things to stop people ever invading you. And for those people that say, you know, that nuclear weapons are not a good thing, well, they aren't a good thing. Yeah, simple as no. But if the threat is there against the country from invading you, then it says don't even try it, otherwise you're going to get it. But yeah, it's the world. It seems like we've gone through COVID, and we've gone from one stupid bloody move to another stupid move. China and whatever they're doing, you know, this thing. Oh, this was our region 1,000 years ago. We want it back. Yeah, fucking hell, grow a pair. Jesus Christ, calm yourself down. Yeah. Fucking hell, I worked on the Arboretum for 22 years. Do I want to go back there and reclaim it? No, I fucking don't. Yeah. They ballsed it up anyway. So I don't give a shit. You know. Move on. Grow up. I mean, let's be fair. We've got the idiots in charge of our country. Boris Johnson, to be fair, I did like the bloke. Yeah, couldn't believe a word he said. But then, politicians, yeah. If you can actually have some sort of shitometer for when they talk, and then you see them talk, and all of a sudden there's like shit coming out of the mouth, like, yeah, you fucker, yeah. And you got Liz Truss. Oh, I want to lower income taxes. Oh yeah, right, fucking hell, great move, daft twat. Who does that look after? The rich. Doesn't look after the poor. Doesn't look after the low paid, the ones who really are struggling. No, it looks after the rich. Because somebody who's earning, I don't know, £1 million, 2%'s a big deal. 2% for me, who probably these days, I'm only just over the threshold nowadays. It's fuck all. And then you've got the other twat, Sunak. And gotta be honest, can't believe a word that comes out of his fucking mouth. His wife, billionaire, pays fuck all taxes in the UK. So, yeah, oh yeah, you're as legit as you sound, mate. Yeah. Oh, I do this and I do that. And it's like, yeah, but you're another fraud. You know? The Conservatives, we need to get rid of this government. I've never voted in my life. Why? Because I've never felt the need to vote, because they're all idiots. But the time's come where next year or whenever it is, I'll vote to get the idiots out. And Labour, Keir Starmer, yeah, he's a puppet. Fucking yes man. And but the girl that was next to him, you know, whatever her name is, I ain't got a clue what her name is, don't really care. But she talks like a proper person talks, you know, someone who cares about the world and that. And we've got to get rid of him. It's as simple as that. But then you also need to stop the, you know, some of the stuff that's happening in the channel. It's not families coming over. 90% of it is single blokes. What's that about? Where's your families? Yeah, left them at home to come here. Yeah. So they're probably dying or being raped or abused at home, and you've come over to the UK. What bloke puts himself in front of the family? Yeah. If you're going to put your family on a dinghy to get across the UK, you stay the other fucking side. Yeah. No. Ah, fuck off. Fuck the women. I mean, what's that about? Hey. In the Ukraine, the blokes stayed behind to fight. Not everyone was happy about it, of course, you know. Not everyone. I mean, someone who's disabled is not really going to put much of a fight up. But a lot of blokes did. A lot of the blokes went back. Well, the women went back and all to defend their country. And that, you know, this could happen anywhere. And the Ukrainians, wow. And you look at Anthony Joshua the other night, lost his title to, is it Usyk? I'm not sure of his name properly. I know he's from Ukraine. Lost it the first time, lost it the second time. Next minute, it's like dropping his things on the stage, proper pissy rant, going on about Black Lives Matter. Fuck's that got to do? You just got beat in the ring. Stop being a fucking mardy arse. You got beat. You know, Jesus Christ. From reports on the internet that I've read today, it was an ex-drug dealer. Oh, what a fucking role model. Is that the case? I have no idea. I don't really care for the news. I don't care. You know, I can only go on what I've seen on the news. So whether he is or isn't, whether he isn't, if he was an ex-drug dealer, then wow, what a role model. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the best match now. I mean, for me, Joshua's gone. That's it. Finished. Yeah. Beat twice. Beat by the big lad from Mexico. Was it Mexico? Yeah. Took him out. But yes, he beat him on the way back. But and against Tyson Fury, he got no chance. Deontay Wilder would kick the arse off him if that match ever came out either. And yeah, Tyson Fury versus Usyk now seems the best match going forward. In fact, the Ukraine versus the UK, that, you know, but it's like the Klitschko brothers, both Ukraine as well. And it would be interesting if it goes ahead. For Tyson, you know, he's the best of his generation. He got robbed in the first Deontay match. And yeah. So, bit of a different beer review, bit of a rant, and more so happy Ukraine, you know, for what you've had to suffer these last 6 months. You know, I literally couldn't, you know, that destruction of cities. I mean, if you're going to take over and enact regime change, you don't destroy cities doing it and kill people for no reason. Some of the dirty atrocities that have happened, fucking disgusting. You know, soldiers win wars. They don't fucking do that trick. Disgusting. They'll all come out in the wash, won't it just? So a lovely fruity beer. Ukraine, we all stand in solidarity. Even the weak nations of the world that don't want to say they do really. They're not daft. There's a game of chess being played around the world with certain nations, but they know if it was them on the foot that the Ukraine are getting, they'd wish the rest of the world were helping them in some way. The one thing this world's gonna, the one thing this in the Ukraine has opened the world's eyes is that trust in certain nations. And, you know, nations that have like gone up to like Russia and, you know, and for me, and you know, you see it on the news. Can you believe the news? I don't know. It's hard to know. But when you see what certain nations are doing and the way they've behaved, when one country's been invaded for no flipping reason at all, or because somebody wants to play power, be the modern Hitler. Special operation, yeah, my arse. But how countries have behaved, and when it all comes pushed to the shove, then you know, I hope all the other countries that play ball with Ukraine remember those countries. And when they say, "Oh, we'd like to reopen our embassy," yeah, of course you would. You, yeah. Anyway, rant over, and for everyone in Ukraine, we are with you in whatever help we can. You know, lots of Eastern European countries. The normal world is disgusted by what's happened, and the billions and trillions of money that it's going to take to rebuild the Ukraine once they get rid of the idiots. It's great to see, though, that the fight back is there. How long? What's going to happen in the future? None of us know, do we? You know. But yeah, cheers. And for me, good 4.3 out of 5. Lovely fruity beer. And again, I forgot to take a photo of the bloody beer. Cheers.